3 because he likes to count to 3. And she said, no fucking way, I am leaving here.
Come with me.
And she had no gun out or nothing. She was knelt down next to Cheyenne. And Louis counted and shot her.
Oof. You want to know why he shot her?
Oof.
Why?
I think he meant the badge.
Hey guys.
I wasn't sure if it was you
Sophie.
or her.
No, I know there's conversations happening. I didn't want us to.
Oh.
I'm sure at some point Ella's gonna hate that I'm using her house for conversations, but.
I mean, you can use mine. Nobody ever comes to my house.
Well, I did earlier, but I don't think you're your
Go ahead, Miss Pro.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Stephanie.
I'll, as I can find a note on.
So how's everyone doing?
Oh. Crow on the ground.
How you doing, Stefano? Yes, that's
Doing
a crow.
okay.
I think it's hunters.
I think you called it Little B.
Oh God.
Oh, don't worry. I'll find it later.
How's everything? How you doing, Stefano?
I'm good. I'm good.
I was talking to Whip. I have a crazy idea and I don't know if County's ready for it.
Gas them all.
Well, let's hear it.
I don't think that would work. Open up a
Have
bunch
the
of guys.
towns band together. Have the towns band together. Ride into Raven's Reach and arrest TJ and Louie. En masse. More numbers than them. They obviously seem to think that they can power their way through the towns, rolling as a group, overwhelming everyone, picking them off one at a time.
I just think you should be aware, by the way,
Exclamation point
that
Discord.
Henry woke up tonight and told the whole situation. Put a billboard outside of his house saying, "If you have a problem with my son, come at me."
Maybe we should go have a talk with him.
Well, he passed out,
Sure,
but I
Maggie
took the
will.
sign down and I said, "That's not helpful." And Maggie was like, "Well, you know." So.
Regardless, we either do it that way, which would probably incite more violence than we want, or at the trials.
Oh.
I know it'll be there. There'll be a lot of law there. There's going to be a lot of people there.
Oh, shady with the ideas.
But y'all honestly can't just let them claim that y'all get endangerment of life trials, but they get away with it scot-free just because they're the ones that say so.
Well, this is what Daniel came to me today and said, well, you know, I just want to minimize, you know, the damage done and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to talk with TJ and see if apologies and a bit of money can exchange hands on both sides. I said, that's an absolute pile of shit, Dan. If they're
Oh my God, he's
coming and arresting...
Okay, Whip, remember I said don't go to Fox Pass? Yeah, that idea right there is a reason not to go to Fox Pass ever.
He said, we
He's an
can't
idiot.
prove who shot Cheyenne. I'm thinking that if they all just apologize to her and give her a bit of money for a gambling whatever it's called, then it, you know, we might be able to resolve it.
No.
It's not about the
They
money.
they get the same charges you all did. Endangerment of life for the entire situation. Every one of them. Louis gets
Well,
3 of them.
That's
However
Henry,
you want to do it.
Daniel said, well, if we do that, then, some people that are having on your side that I might have to bring in on endangerment of life might have felonies stacked up against them. I said, what do you mean you might have to bring people in on our side? They're already being brought in, Daniel. Have you not seen all the trials that have been posted? And he was like, oh, well, that's the information that I didn't have. I'm like, it's there for everybody to see. Fucking hell.
Never mind.
Pay attention. For God's sake.
fucking love you,
And
Pearl.
Henry said that, well, Bluey had his gun out. What sheriff and deputy do you know that makes an arrest without their gun out? I'm like, fucking decent ones. You don't need a gun to make an arrest.
Can I just point
TJ
out
had
that
come
TJ
to
made like 3
bar.
today without a gun out?
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
exactly, because he walked in with 12 fucking people.
Oh, he walked in with 3.
No one's gonna
Well,
pull
It was just him, Louis, and Ava. We had him outnumbered in Sundance. It
Vancher.
was me, Dent,
And Vancher.
Jeffrey, Elliot, Pearl. We had them outnumbered. There was just no reason to shoot.
Well, if you just come and talk to the person you're trying to arrest like a civil adult, all you have to do is say some words and be like, hey, I need to place you under arrest because of this. So you can either come with me or then we'll have a problem.
And that's what happened.
There doesn't need to be a gun until there's a problem.
Exactly. And that's what happened.
exactly. And he was like, well, Lou pulled his gun out to arrest Matthew, but then Matthew pulled his gun out on him. So you can't blame that on Matthew. For all we knew, that they were coming to do nefarious bullshit, and he's not been trusted for a long time.
Well, for all I know, Louis killed my husband, so
Oh.
there's that. He's still not here. I don't know where he is. It's been 3 days.
Nobody does.
Regardless, I do think that if you guys don't do anything and you just let them walk all over you like this will be our lives. They get to say whatever
I know.
they want. They get to make up whatever charges they want, walk into our towns, our homes, arrest you for whatever they want.
I talked to Blythe today because I was going to be asking about, I wanted to ask about a bunch of stuff. And she said, well, quite frankly, if people come to Keystone, I'm going to be advising all the law in Keystone. We'll take the charges and we'll say we see what we can do. But, I'm not willing to go around and try and arrest anybody on their side because we don't have the numbers.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
I know. I agree with you.
We have the numbers.
You just
But
have to stick together.
It's just a matter of actually working together.
Everyone's- Exactly. Everyone's segmented right now, and they're taking advantage of it. Stefano gets it, I think. He sees where I'm going with this.
I agree.
We have
I
them
see where you're
outnumbered.
going with it.
It's been an idea that Jacob and I have talked about for a while, walking into their town in a mass of 15 people, seeing how they like it. Asking them to give us a
Turn
tour.
themselves in for... No, I say you tell them to turn themselves in for arrest.
Exactly.
This is the game they want to play. They're power tripping over their own fucking egos. I can't make you guys do this, but if you guys are gonna go to this effort for me, at least consider the idea.
I'm going to say something very controversial, but at this point... Well, no, never mind. We had that conversation. Forgot about it. Moving on.
This... No.
I forgot the conversation we had earlier. I
No.
just completely forgot it. I
Yes,
just remembered
It's
it.
fine.
Exclamation point Discord.
This is not about me.
Hi, welcome.
Pardon me, I'm just looking for a toilet.
Alright, Mom.
No, I don't think they have one in here.
Alright. Your timing's impeccable.
Jesus, is there an upstairs
In the sink, it's
somewhere?
fine.
No,
Seriously?
there's no toilet here.
There's no
I'm
toilet
sorry.
here. What?
I say blame
I'm
Hunter.
pretty sure Hunter just pisses off the dog.
Yeah,
Oh my
sure he
goodness.
does. Remind me not to go swimming in the water by shore.
Alright, so anyways. I have done everything since the beginning to protect this county as a judge the best I can. And now people are trying to use the law and power to take over the county in ill will. This isn't about me, this isn't about Sundance or Glacier Falls, it's county. Can't make you guys do anything. I've lived here too long to see it go to fucking hell like this.
Great idea. It
Might
is.
not be the brightest idea ever. Might be worth a shot.
I'll definitely bring it to Blightingdent.
What was that, Stefano? Sorry?
I'll bring it with up to Blightingdent when I can actually find them. They're somewhere. We just don't know where. Running around.
That's
Oh,
my
I need to-
idea.
What the
Sophie,
hell?
were you at the wedding?
Can we get a bathroom in this town?
Okay, I know. Did you notice
Put
that
one up
where the
yourself.
bathrooms are supposed to be? There's nothing in here. Excuse
Sophie,
me,
were you at
late,
the wedding?
Mecca.
What's going on?
Huh? Yeah, I was at the wedding.
Can I borrow you?
Can I borrow you?
Stefano.
Hmm?
There's a Stefano.
Yes. Hello?
I just said, hey, how you
Oh.
do?
Hello.
Just speaking.
I just wanted to bring my horse in a little bit so it didn't get eaten by something. Here.
You bet your sweet
Hey.
ass.
Hey, Emily, I need to talk to you for a second.
Hey. Swear, man. Love flaps. Baby, love
Alright, come on.
love flaps.
Come with
Who,
me in a
me,
minute.
her, when? Oh, God. Love
Oh,
flaps.
no, Sophie,
I don't
sorry.
know what the hell.
Hail.
Goddamn.
Oh,
Well,
knock,
when you
knock.
wake up
Sorry.
tomorrow-
Okay.
Should I or no?
I was gonna. You're more than welcome to. Oh wait, I'm sorry. This wasn't my meat. This is your.
Well, I'm trapped in here now.
Sorry.
I'll give you
I
one
just-
sec.
Okay.
But you go ahead,
Right.
bro. Go ahead first. Go ahead
Wait,
first.
I need to ask Emily.
I'm a scarecrow. It's
Emily,
fine.
I can't find a toilet anywhere in town. Where is one?
It's either.
Make him a toilet for God's sake, and we can just put one somewhere.
I don't know how to make a toilet. Who knows how to make a toilet?
Oh my
Can't you make
goodness.
one in the writing desk?
Yes, you
I mean, the
can.
man has to use the washroom.
Miles, just make your own
Open-
toilet.
Open.
I don't know if I'm going to make it.
You go bosh.
I need 10 metal.
You just
please.
need a few metal.
Oh my god, so I have time for
Here's-
this.
There's nothing in the metal bin.
Check the things.
They're
Find a
almost done.
bush, Miles!
How many doctors does it take to make a fucking toilet?
There's no left.
Apparently two.
There's 3 of us.
No, three, sorry. Okay, you know what? I'm overheated, so...
Here's the metal I can cook.
Here we go.
I think it's too late.
Fucking put the toilet in whatever bush you went to. Just plop it down.
I've got a toilet. I have a toilet. I have a toilet.
Miles, we got one.
Yes. You a bathhouse.
Just
Get over
put
here.
it there.
Place it right.
Place
I
it,
can't
place
place it. You. Emily, run! He's in the bathhouse. Miles, Marco.
Come on.
Yes.
Emily.
Thank you. Get out. Get out.
Train.
Oh my goodness.
I can't.
What happened to Stefano? Stefano trapped in there with him?
Why would I be in there with him?
Oh, you're from
I'm camouflage. I'm hiding.
Who is snorting?
Can't breathe.
Oh God.
Inhale, exhale.
Oh.
I can't.
This place needs some ventilation.
Oh, I don't feel so good. I'm gonna go throw up.
I'm gonna rip my stitches.
No, please don't.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Oh, be careful.
Oh my.
Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Okay. It's over.
What did I miss?
Don't go in the water over
I
there.
don't know,
It's
but
not
the
pretty.
laughter's infectious, and I can appreciate that.
Well, it took about 3 doctors to make a toilet for Miles.
Quick.
Quick.
Who do I want to get a damn toilet in this town?
You sound just like him.
It's terrifying how perfect that impression is.
I mean,
Can't see. There's too many tears.
Okay. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Whoa.
Okay, that was weird.
I still needed to talk to people. Alright, everybody. Oh. Should we shut the door? Oh, fuck me.
Alright, well, have fun. Alright,
Thank you. I
alright,
can't shut the door.
I can't either, so apparently I'm just gonna go.
Does anybody have anything to drink?
You want a shot of espresso?
Toilet water!
I'll pass.
Help me.
I'm crying. I was too
It's just...
Hurry.
Oh, lordy. Alright.
So you've been made the sheriff, Pearl, I see.
I have, yes. It's a temporary thing.
Well, maybe.
We'll see. We would have had nobody, so...
Who's first?
Pearl,
Well,
go
I was
ahead.
gonna ask.
About what?
I was just gonna ask Sophie, if excuse me, sorry, frog, if she saw anything in regards to myself during the wedding.
All I saw was your unconscious body on the ground, unfortunately.
No worries, I'm just trying to go through who was there and who saw what.
I
You're
did,
the first
however,
person I
witness
saw, so.
Karis getting shot.
As did I. Wait, did I? Was I unconscious? I may have been unconscious. And just vaguely aware of.
Don't worry about
I can't
it.
remember.
We have other witnesses.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, who's next? Seems like a town meeting and only one of you is a town member.
Who's next for what? I don't even know what.
Mine's more
we all
one-on-one
say
for Emily.
something.
Okay. The whip wanted to talk to me.
Pearl, didn't you want to talk to Emily?
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing things. Pearl.
I know she wanted me to go back to Sundance eventually, so. Alright, well, while she thinks maybe Whip and I can talk. The courthouse. No one can stay here.
Oh, she's back.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Pearl, didn't you have to talk to Emily? Okay.
What? Well, I did, but it's more just about me being fancy, that's all.
Well.
Okay, here's what I wanted to tell you, and the reason I left your jail like that was because I was irritated that Emily shut me down before I could actually help you realize this is not a horrible thing, a felony.
I just got a bit
Them
overwhelmed
charging-
earlier. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Them charging you, and the way they're doing it with everyone so far, charging this felony endangerment of life blanket kind of thing that covers anyone and everyone that was there, is a good thing. We don't want them to name a specific person, because if they came back and tried to charge you felony endangerment of life for Ella Crow Murphy, they can't. It's double jeopardy. If they do a blanket one like this, even if by some strange reason you got actually convicted of that, they can't come back and add any more on. And remember how you were talking about potentially them adding other felonies and making it 3 felonies? They can't do that. They're shooting themselves in the foot if they're planning on doing that, because covering everybody at once would make it double jeopardy for them to start naming specific people.
Yeah, they would need to name literally everybody at the wedding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I
know.
have a feeling they don't even know everyone who was at the wedding.
I mean, there were some guests there that I didn't know, because I told guests they could bring like a date or a friend. There's a few of the friend date people I didn't know who they were.
Well, I know Tyler
So,
was there,
yeah.
and he got shot.
Yeah.
They're
For
not
shooting
looking...
flares.
Yeah, well, no.
You know who shot him, right?
I have my assumptions.
Person who was supposedly not in charge. In quotes. I'm not in charge. I have no idea what that just was. You okay?
It was a Pearl.
What?
I don't know. Was it you or
What
your
happened?
goat making that strange little I don't know,
The
sounds?
mimic of that word of TJ Sullivan, but it wasn't a mimic, it was just very high pitched.
TJ Sullivan!
Yeah, that one.
Oh, you said that. Okay. I couldn't tell
So
if
weird.
you were speaking words. Oh, that's
I am so tired. It's nearly 5 a.m. in London.
Oh, yes, you're correct.
And I am
It's Valentine now,
absolutely-
by the way. It's not Sullivan.
Tilda Butter.
Okay, but I was gonna call him Dick Less. He's either Dickhead or.
Well, he's got a
Dickless.
kid,
got
so
a
he's
kid,
got
it's a little
something down
difficult,
there, even
yeah.
if it's just like a nubbin or something.
A nubbin.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
back.
he probably got rid of that though, because you know he has to travel around with his little pussy to be able to do anything.
Alright, Pearl. You're up.
I think she wants to talk to you alone, right? Or no?
I don't know. I was just here to say hello and like not be alone, and also maybe talk and shit and stuff and things.
Maybe what?
Who?
Shit
need
and
a
stuff
bathroom?
and things.
Mm-hmm.
What she said.
Okay.
Oh. I realized that there's nothing else we can
This
talk
way.
about until we have like statements and stuff. So I.
Yeah, and I realize my trial is first right now. And Hauser
Who is still
was
representing you?
I was
Oh,
gonna
Mr. Cody.
have Hauser if I could, but apparently he's not gonna
there.
be.
I didn't recognize
You can't have
you.
Hauser.
Awake or until.
No, son.
Yes, sorry.
Why?
I
Wait,
do a
is he
little
not going to be
manual
awake around
labor.
that time?
Apparently not. Apparently he's gone the rest of the week.
Well,
You said he was
How
gone
are
for the
you?
week.
are you working to
No,
keep your
he's
mind
okay.
busy,
So
little?
I found out when he's
Yes.
going to be away. He's
A
going to
little
be away
stress relief.
from
Doing what I
Saturday
do
for a
best.
week.
Making logs into small sticks.
Oh.
And making rocks and
I don't
big
know.
rocks into
What's
small
up?
rocks.
Okay. Well, hopefully he'll be awake tomorrow then.
I've been
So
mauled
what
by
trade do you
a
work with
well,
at the
bitten by
moment?
a boar.
What was that,
But
Mr.
my
Cody?
Oh,
wounds
shit.
cleaned.
Are you infected?
Okay.
What trade?
I
Oh, let's go back there.
don't know.
I'm still making
Okay. Let me see if I can find somebody. I'm really
I
not
do
sure
need to
who's
speak
here.
with you alone, Emily.
I see some
in
tourists,
a
I
little
think.
bit.
Okay.
Okay.
See. Let's. Hold on.
Who's outside?
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Curse.
all kinds of people. You
Oh,
okay there,
God.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Are you pole dancing?
You okay?
Local.
I'm getting ready to throw up.
Process all the information.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't. Well, do if you need to. That will probably make you feel better. But what's going on?
Okay, well,
Oh,
that,
this is
how about
true.
away from
Man with a
town?
badge,
Please not in
two
the
men with
streets.
I'm
That's
alright. I'm
disgusting.
okay.
Do the
What?
right
Well, it's not as bad as blood.
to wedding and
I'm not bleeding.
Why are you
I mean, I
throwing
could
up?
be
What is
bleeding.
happening?
There's so much.
Who are you?
I'm. Oh God.
What?
Help me, Jesus.
What's going
Help
on?
me.
Hello?
Help me.
Fuck.